This where I'm standing right now is where the engine used to be, but that's going to change today because I'm going to show you how I've removed this part and we'll be installing the new one. As you can see, there's a massive difference. What makes me even more exciting is that I get to fire up the welder. Even more exciting is that I've already got a bunch of parts just ready to go back on this car. So without further ado, let me show you how I've removed this. Oh, and if you haven't already seen my previous episode on how I've got to this point, I'll leave you a link up in the corner right here. Go check it out. So let's get going. So what I did to loosen the spot welds is I used a small drill as a pilot drill. I then followed it with a larger drill just to drill through the spot welds. And on this section over here, I did not really want to go through both of the skins. I just want to go through the first skin to loosen the spot welds, because the metal behind is what the new piece welds on. So it is vital that it does not go through. That way I can get a good bond when we weld the new section on. So I want to quickly show you what I've done off camera. I had to take off the seam sealer, drill those holes. I had to remove the brake master cylinder in order to get to those holes in there. Now these two I wasn't supposed to go all the way through, but I accidentally did. So I'll stop it right there and I'll see if we can weld it back up, what we can do. And then I had to drill these holes. The master cylinder was slightly in the way. So I think I'm ready to separate the skins. Wish me luck. Now basically all it was just me to use a chisel to separate the two skins from one another, being very careful not to damage the skin that's going to be staying with the car. It is easier said than done because I wasn't able to completely drill through each and every spot weld 100% in the middle. So some of them was quite stuck and I had to bend the metal just to get it loose. But it shouldn't be a big problem because I can just rebend them back when I put the new one back on. Okay, so I've got nearly all of the spot welds loosened up. It wasn't good to show you guys in here because I couldn't get a good enough camera angle. So I've got them all loosened up. I'm ready to go in, and I was pulling and pulling and this thing doesn't want to come out. And I think to myself, what is going on here? And then I noticed we have one more spot weld to do. I missed it. Let me get that one out and then it should come out. Ha ha ha, success! Now that was a little bit tougher than I thought, but at least it's out now. Now we can prepare to install the new one. But first off, I'm just going to give it a quick clean up, make sure everything is fine, make sure this is nice and straight, give it a tap, and then we can prepare, put a new one in. Success! Before I'm going ahead and clean up all of this section over here, I'm first going to need to remove the fender. So let me get the fender out of the way and then I can start the cleanup process. That's just going to make my life a little bit easier working in this section over here without this in the way. And this has to come off because it's slightly bent. I want to tweak it. I don't think I'm going to replace it. If I have to, I will, but if I don't have to, it's fine. I'll show you how it's bent, but it should be fine. I want to show you how I try to keep bolts nice and preserved, because if you use a tool you can chip the paint. So I just cut the glove and put the finger over there, and then that can go in like that, and it's protecting the paint. Doesn't always work that well, but it's done a pretty good job for me on this one. Now I think I'm ready to remove it. Let's go. Oh yes. Yes. So let me show you the small bent part that I'm talking about. If you can see over here, it is, the paint is slightly cracked. That is because it's bent inwards. Don't know how well it can, you see there, yeah. That's pretty good, but that's all. That's all. I'm just gonna try and rebend this back into shape, and that should pretty much realign the whole fender. For that, I don't think it's necessary to replace it, and I'll just get the panel shop to repaint this section over here, or how else they want to paint it. Well, the bonnet needs to be repainted, and I suppose they're going to need to blend into the fender, so that's going to get done. Other than that, we're now ready for some cleanup. Okay, so I've gone ahead, clean up all of this section over here. Now the only thing is I can't really get in there to clean that up, but I've got this all cleaned up and all of this nice and cleaned. Now, and then over there. Okay, so my plan is to install the subframe. That way I know that it's nice and secure, because the subframe bolts onto in there of the chassis leg. So I'm going to bolt on the subframe to make it nice and secure, and then I can start the reassembly process of this section over here. So on this new panel, I have to transfer the holes of the old one, because this is where I'm going to need to weld them. So they need to be drilled through this one to be welded onto that section there. The way I did this was to take a bit of masking tape, stuck it on the old one, and just trace out these holes. And then I gave them a center punch, and I will be quickly drilling them over there as well. So I'll drill them up. Then we are ready to go in. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to end this video right here. I am very happy with the outcome of this. The chassis rail fits really good. It looks really well. But just to make 100% sure that I've got the right location before I weld it in, what I want to do is I would like to install the crash bar and make a special tool to measure from there to there and from there to there, and also install the associated bits. Once I'm very happy, once I'm 100% sure everything is right, I will go ahead and weld it in. But that's going to need to wait for the next one. If you've liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, and I'll see you very soon.
wanna play tough,